Hello, I'm filming an introduction for the BM22. I think it's the best micro F22 you can purchase currently, especially in the brushed motor category that fits all the criteria that both of these do, which both of these can connect to OpenTX remotes. This one is 71 grams and this model is 64 grams. They both use the same electronics and power system, motor, everything, battery, all the same. I'm enjoying flying the BM22 more currently because of its larger wingspan with minimal weight gain. I'm able to fly it in all angles of attack easier, and I'm able to fly it slower. This one has more power, but I can't fly high alpha too much, but I can climb out of a hover. This one barely has enough power to hover, but it can high alpha like crazy, and the differential thrust and with how comfortable it is at high alpha gain, you can fly it at an angle of attack like pretty steep like this in a very short, small area. So it's really interesting. I think this model is worth picking up if you like flying micro airplanes. You can find this for about 70 bucks. And you have a micro F22. However, it is louder than every other micro 1S you have for sure, especially being the prompts being right here. It's much louder than anything else. They just cut up the wind so much, the propellers on the wing right here. This model, even with the same electronics and motors and all that, is a lot quieter because the air isn't so disturbed. Whereas here the air is really disturbing. So enough talking. Hopefully you got a little bit of a comparison between these two. With that, I have a video of this one already on my channel showing it flying. Like I said, really good climber, really good stunt, slow fire, I'd say. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you. So I got the plane powered on, and I'll be going over the gyro settings as well as the light settings on my remote and the expo settings, so you can turn on and off the lights and all that good stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and get it up in the air and just show how good this thing can fly and push it to its limits instantly. This is flying in the least amount of stability mode, but it has like wind deflection still. A little bit of wind today, only like 5 miles per hour. With differential thrust, you can get it in a high alpha really quickly, especially with this battery. And you can get it almost straight up and down. And even this is max power right here, and it barely can climb out of that high alpha. Compared to the smaller model, it has a lot more thrust. The other model is not as good at high alpha as this one. So I'm trying to show all the 1-to-1 power to weight ratio stunts that it's pretty good at. It's not super fast, but you can see the high alpha is pretty good for a $60 plane. Let me try to do it inverted. Can't go as low as I would normally inverted. Not that confident yet. But This is a really fun flyer for the price. And it's really good at high alpha. It's a lot louder than the other model, but this one flies better like a plane. The other model almost flies all with prop power and doesn't use the wing at all, almost. This one, the wing affects how it flies a lot more. Try to do an inverted flat spin. Oops, almost got it lost. Lost orientation with it a little bit. There we go, that's a little bit better. It does pretty good maneuvers, I'd say. Considering the price point, it's a lot more aerobatic than the $100 Volantex ones that are 400mm. This is cheaper than those. It only has the elevons in the back, but roll rate and aerobatics are still pretty fun. Let's see how far I can line up high alpha for the sidewalk. So it's 1S brush, but very aerobatic. Not really talking because I'm just trying to push the limits of this aircraft, especially before the wind builds up and I can't no more. So the other smaller aircraft would be climbing vertically already because this is full power, but this one, because it's a lot bigger, with the same power system, it's only able to hover with the better battery as well. With the worst battery, it's not really able to hover. And with the battery I recommend, I get 7 minutes of flight time with the way I fly. So right now I'm at my 7-minute timer, but my battery's still not dead. And when the batteries do die, the lights flash on this model. God damn it. My propellers flew off. But they're fine. They even flew off perfectly in place. I have low battery. One little flight to make sure it's okay. And now I land. Oh, I want to look at that helicopter so bad. Not sure if you can see the light blinking, that's how you know it's dead. Oh my god. I didn't catch it, but it fell softly this time. Thanks for watching.